As always, Playdate is brought to you by Triple, the original high seltzer.
Redefining the party landscape.
Playdate, episode 85.
85.
Aaron Hernandez.
Oh.
Chad Ochocinco.
Man, Chad Ochocinco.
Chad
That's a good
Ochocinco.
one. That's a good one. My hero. You know, one time he gave a ref like cash.
Like a bribe?
Yeah, he tried to bribe a ref. He got like suspended.
Oh, nice.
There's some insane stories of the shit he used to do.
He only ate McDonald's when he was in the NFL.
Oh, Kevin King too.
Oh, good catch.
Thank you. He slept in the facility for like 2 years.
Yeah, hey, been there.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Were you here for that, Lauren?
We've definitely talked about that when I lived in the office.
I think that was like one of my first few weeks. I'm like, why is this kid sleeping at the office?
How long did you go before someone noticed?
I love the game so much. I just wanted that Hollywood. How long did I go? It was probably 4 or 5 days before. The thing is, people would walk in and be like, what the hell? Like, I remember like Max one day coming in like super early and be like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, oh, well, gosh, dude. I don't know. Like, I got hammered. Like my excuses had to be like, I got drunk or
blacked out, man.
But the funniest part of it, I remember, is like going out on the weekends and like being at the Brig and then like it closing and everyone's like, all right, we're going home. I was like, all right, I'm heading home. And I just walk across the street and go pass out in the office.
Crazy.
I remember.
Do you even have a blanket?
Yeah, there were some blankets, but I also remember like talking to a girl at a bar one weekend night. I was like, I gotta close the deal here because I could use a bed tonight.
That's so funny.
And I executed.
That's kind of messed up.
I don't think
that wasn't the only factor. I wasn't like, I'm gonna do this just so I can sleep in a bed.
She was like she was like the worst person ever.
No,
but
she was great. In case she's somehow listening to this and knows what I'm talking about. I lost a bunch, or Rusty farted in Lauren's seat today.
Yeah.
I didn't mean.
She said,
I asked him to sit in my chair so I could focus the camera on me, and he just rips the nastiest.
Detonated.
And goes, you might not want to sit there for a second.
I didn't say that. I said let it fester for a second. I had an entire bag of Sour Patch Kids last night, and they are not sitting right with me.
Does that make you fart?
I mean, just like
I don't think it
food.
helps. It's like putting like
mayonnaise on a donkey. It's not gonna help.
Wait, for like sayings that don't exist or whatever in the future, you should start having specific themes, and then you guys both have to stick to the themes.
That could be good.
Or you have to like choose a certain
You know,
animal.
if we run out of sayings, we all are homeless.
Yeah, it's bad.
This all goes to shit.
Yeah.
It's like putting mayonnaise on a donkey. Doesn't help.
Never helps.
Dude, I was
that could actually work. Yeah.
I was I got home last night and was very, very hungry and was like, you know what, I'll get some like Applegate nuggets. I gotta stop eating out. So I Postmates them from like the grocery store because it was like already 9 o'clock. And the guy comes and he like dropped the bag and then like jogged away. Like I didn't have, like he rung the doorbell. I was there in 2 seconds. He was already gone. And I looked in the bag and it's cauliflower nuggets. And I was like, yo, hey. And he was like, what's up, dude? And I was like, this isn't what I ordered. And then the elevator door just closed and he left. And so I called him and I was like, you brought me cauliflower. I asked for chicken nuggets. And he was like, I don't know, man. They said that was like a fair replacement because they didn't have the ones you wanted. I was like, what? Why would that be a fair replacement? They're different. They're fundamentally different.
Did you eat
things.
them?
No.
Oh,
I feel like they could have been good.
I almost threw them out of principle, but then I was like, that's messed up.
They used to have buffalo cauliflower at somewhere.
So good.
So good.
My friend
Erewhon has good buffalo cauliflower.
I don't go in there. We're not like it's not all about being seen for us like it is for you.
Right.
We tend to go to like Ralph's or the gutter, sewer.
Yeah.
The sewer. You can catch.
We're not like
catch a lot of
ritzy,
good.
fancy. We don't go to Erewhon. We go to the food pantry and tell them we need it, and we take stuff out of the food pantry.
Yeah,
right?
sorry, Will and I
We're down
pretend
there.
we're homeless and go to the soup kitchen.
God forbid
for a meal
we eat
because
at
we're
the
humble.
food pantry.
Wait.
We don't go to fucking Erewhon and get $100 million Danny DeVito smoothie like you do.
Yeah, sorry we're not out getting the Kiki Palmer acai bowl.
Yeah, or something. We go to the food pantry and tell them we're homeless and take a bunch of food.
Awful. Wait, speaking of,
Wait.
this morning.
That's a pretty good bit. Like the guy like Yeah, sorry, what?
No, this is just a little side story. This morning I was in my room. I'm like on the 3rd floor in my building, so I'm kind of high up. I can see, and there's an alley next to it. And I saw this woman. Clearly she was like on something, but she looked super young, probably like around my age, like beautiful person, like someone I could be like friends with. And like she
looked just like me. She was super young and hot.
No, just like it was just sad. Like clearly this was like I don't know. But she was like walking in the alley and just like laughing and like smiling to herself. And then I think she like saw me in her window and waved up at me, and I waved back. I just like,
nice.
It was
that sounds like she was having a good morning.
No, I know. It was just like, I thought it was like a cute, friendly moment. I wanted to, I don't know. Just like, it made me sad because she's looked very young.
Your buffalo cauliflower thing was making me think of this. When I was in college, my friend Morgan Kleber brought over buffalo cauliflower. Like, you know, they like bread it and fry it. So it's kind of like a buffalo nugget, but it's cauliflower on the inside.
Yeah.
Didn't tell anyone, or word didn't get to me that those weren't like wings or nuggets or something.
Yeah.
They looked just like wings or nuggets. And so we're sitting there, and she was like, "Did you try what I brought?" I was like, "No, I'll pop over there. I'll pop over and try it." And I still think it's chicken. And so I bit into it. And if you're expecting chicken and you get like soft cauliflower, like the first place my brain went was like, "Oh, this is like rotten or whatever." And I threw it up. Like I like sprint outside and threw up off the
You actually
porch.
threw up.
Like projectiled it out because it was so like
You spit it out or you vomited?
And she because she didn't know that I thought it was a confusion, so she thought like I just hated what she made so much that I threw it up. And it was like I had to like really
Thank God you read the label last night and puking up a storm. I lost a bunch of aura this morning.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How many aura points?
Why?
I hate like my brain sometimes. Oh, the other day. Sorry, before I get in, sometimes this is just also in the vein of hating my own brain. No, I was laying in bed at night, like 10:30. Like I should be asleep, and I'm watching on Facebook Watch top 5 impractical jokers Riz moments. Unironically, I'm sitting
On
there
Facebook?
like I was like I'm actually brain dead. Like I'm like my whole humanity is gone. I'm just a little
Sitting there realizing what you're doing.
I was like, what am I doing? I sent it to Scott. I was like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? He's like, go to bed, man. I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
Top 5 Riz moments.
It was insane. Dude,
All right.
this one with salad did Riz on the chick. It was like, and
Why
then,
did you just say all right?
No. So, I'm sorry. Keep going.
no, it was just like with Sal did
I
Riz
wanted
on this one chick. It was like insane. He rizzed her up, and then
then what did Murr do?
And then Murr's like, I guess I'm the goofball this time.
And Q.
Give it a big,
What Q do?
big bearded Q
And Joe.
Joe. I don't think Joe actually had any.
Joe Gatto. Joe Gatto already left the show.
He left the show.
Joe got Impractical Joker, just 3 now.
It just, because Joe.
And then what's Post Malone doing?
Post Malone's on it?
Sometimes.
He replaced Joe?
Sometimes. Guy's always doing side quests. Wait, what were you gonna say about how'd you lose all your aura?
Oh yeah, so I'm biking to work.
I like how we're like, our brains suck.
Yeah.
And then like once we get out of it, it's like, okay, but back to
lose
reality,
that
how many
aura?
aura did you lose?
I was biking to work this morning along the boardwalk, and I got my new pants. Anytime I'm biking, I bike fast, and I've had my headphones in, so I feel like I'm fucking on top of the world. Sometimes I go no hands just to feel like it's awesome. Like I'm not really,
going through a red light like this, just being like, hit me. Kevin Costner in Dances with Wolves.
no red light, so I can just whip it. It's fucking awesome.
I can whip
and I go like that, and I listen to my music,
knocking kids over.
yeah, just taking kids out.
Wait, Will, do you ever stand up on like the middle thing?
What? Oh,
You've never done that?
wait.
You've never done
Walking.
Yes, I have.
Not on a bike.
No, on a bike when you like put your feet on the middle metal part.
that. You've never done that.
The middle.
Why would I make that up?
While you're biking.
How would you do that? You're like surfing on the bike?
Kind of. No, it's
What are you talking about?
It's just for like a second.
There's literally... Wait.
You're holding on and you just like stand up.
Oh, that's so... I thought you meant your hands were off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I thought you were just
Absolutely
like, oh.
not.
I was like,
You've never done that.
Anyway, so I'm doing that, feeling like $1 million, and then I get to the big hill right before our office where I have to gun it, and there's this old guy that kind of slows down my momentum, so I have to stop and then start. So I get halfway up the hill, and I can't make it up. I have a single speed bike. I can't. So I have to get off my bike halfway up the hill, which is already like aura points down.
Yep.
Then right when I get off, I'm like, what the hell? And I notice my backpack's been open the whole time. Aura points down.
They're like coins flying.
Yeah, so I'm like at the top of the hill. I like zip my backpack up. I have it over one strap, and then I realize there's a car right behind me. So I just hop back on the bike with one strap on the backpack. Really unstable because now my weight's all off. So like this guy's behind me, and now I'm like wobbling, and then the backpack falls off, hits my headphones on my phone, knocks them out of my ears. And so then I grab so now I'm holding my backpack in one hand. My headphones are dragging on the ground. I'm one hand on the bike trying to pedal, and there's still a guy behind me I'm trying to look cool for some reason. Like, at this point, just stop. And then these like two pretty girls come by, and I like hit the curb, and it was just I lost all my aura points.
Oh my God.
Well,
so I'm woaded, I guess.
I feel like you kind of got them back by wearing those pants.
Thank you. Maybe in all that, I was embarrassing myself, and everyone was just like, damn, those are fire pants. I've had these pants. Jerry gave them to me a while ago.
Those are very Jerry.
Yeah, I guess they're Jerry or Joe Palm.
Yep.
And I guess they didn't fit him or something, and he gave them to me, and I've had them, and I've just been looking at them every day for months, being like, I can't pull them off. But 2 for 2 on people saying I'm pulling them off.
Dude, speaking of people biking on the way to work, there was like some sort of like recreational bike race happening.
Oh, sweet.
On my way to work today. And these guys were like, either they all had death wishes or like just didn't realize how dangerous what they were doing was. Like, we're on San Vicente, which is a pretty like busy road. And these guys were like using cars to like draft. And like you know when they get up and the bike's going like side to side because they're like they were flying, like trying to pass each other. This one guy's using like my car to draft, and like I'm trying to like not hit these guys, and it was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Terrifying.
And they would pull up right next to you at like a stoplight and like use your car to like stay clipped in. And it was like, what the fuck is? It was making me furious.
I'm sympathetic to the bikers as a frequent biker, but when I'm in a car and they're around, I get nervous.
Well, these were different. These were skin tight.
Yeah,
like
you're right.
Pit vipers, giant calves.
Yeah, that's not hot, dude.
Tan.
When I was
oiled,
when bursting at the seams,
they're all busty.
When I was a kid, this is actually hysterical. I finally remembered. I love when I remember a funny story that I haven't told before on the podcast. It's always like, feels good. When we were a kid, when all of us were a kid,
we found out you were a conjoined twin. When we were a kid,
when I was a kid in Lancaster, we were there was some bike race they would do every year that must have been fairly competitive because like bikers would come from all over the world. And they would have like sponsors and stuff, but they would like stay with host families. So we would host these bikers every year from like random ass countries. And we had this like Argentinian guy, and he brought us a bunch of olive oil. I remember Colavita was like the company. Anyway, we had 3 floors of our house. They were staying on the 3rd floor, and the Argentinian biker that had come from Argentina for this bike race ate shit going down our stairs. And I'm pretty sure he like couldn't bike. Like I think we like ended his career or something.
What was the incident?
We just had these steep ass, the same stairs that my dad executed the triple carry on.
Same stairs that your dog fell down?
Different set of, that was the first, those were less steep stairs.
Remember Cookie
for stair fall. Yeah, no, these were in my bedroom. They were very steep. And I would have to ask my parents the whole story because I can't really remember it now, but all I know is he fell down the stairs.
That's sad. Will, you have such interesting lore.
Thank you.
Like just so many wild things.
Do you mean like the Argentinian biker that fell down my stairs?
Yeah.
How's my lore?
You have good lore too. I just feel like he has such random stories. Well, both of you do. How's my lore?
Ass. You got ass lore. No, but we don't know all your lore.
Clip that. You got ass lore.
like I'm not.
No, you don't know all my lore because I don't remember any of it.
Oh, that's because you were always drinking.
Always drinking,
blacked
out,
hitting.
No,
using head for shotgun.
Genuinely, my memory, I don't know. I don't remember many things for some reason, which is like really sad.
I've been told I have a really awful memory, but I think when it comes to like,
no, you haven't.
Stories. No, I haven't. You're making that up.
No one ever told you. I swear someone told me I have awful memory. That's a good Monty Python. I've come for an argument. No, you haven't. Yes, I have. No, you haven't.
This podcast is brought to you by Triple. Triple is the original high seltzer with 3 milligrams of THC and just 15 to 20 calories. Triple offers a social buzz similar to that of your favorite hard seltzer. Light on calories, high on life. It's all natural, gluten-free, and again, just 15 to 20 calories. Willie, tell me what you love about Triple, man.
Where, and I mean this, where do I start? Had a few triples while watching the season premiere of Survivor. Let me tell you, that shit made me have a good time, appreciate the gameplay in a more intimate way, and really, really be glad I was home cuddled on my couch and not on a starving island. These things are the best. And guess what? Got up the next day, went to work. Normal day. Doesn't affect your next day. Feels fun, feels loose, gets you goofy, gets you silly, gets you fun, and it tastes effing, I almost said fucking. Can I say fucking? Fucking fantastic. Been on a cherry lemon kick. I know I've always been a grapefruit guy. Cherry lemon kick. Can't say enough good things.
Triple is born from a desire to blend THC's social buzz with the social ritual of sipping on a seltzer. Triple is currently available at grocery stores, liquor stores, bars, and restaurants in Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, Louisiana, Georgia, Florida, and South Carolina. Charleston, stand up. It will be available in Illinois, Arizona, and Ohio by the end of the year. Nationally, it is currently available online. To get it now, go to drinktriple.com and use code Playdate to get 10% off your order. That's drinktriple.com and use code Playdate for 10% off your order. Triple, redefining the party landscape. On my way to work today, also, if you know that my
ex-boyfriend,
my expiration. What's it called on your car?
Registration.
My registration is long expired. It's in the new one is in the mail, but it takes like forever. And I pulled up. You know when the cops like chill in like a parking spot, just like wait for something to happen. I pulled up. The guy in front of me is also expired. So
how do you know that?
Because I was like, the cop pulled out behind us, and I was like, oh, he's pulling out because mine is expired. And then I looked. And the Defender in front of me was expired by longer. Mine's October, his was July. And so he's kind of behind us, but there's a car in between the cop and me and the other guy.
Yeah.
And so we're like, all right, we just need this guy to like just sit there. Because I don't think he can get it. Like, I don't think he was positive that both of them were expired. Yeah. But he pulled out and we get separated by a red light. And now the car behind me shifts. So it's just like, if he catches up to me, he'll be right behind me and be able to tell that mine's expired.
Yeah.
And, just miraculously, we kept both moving one light and getting stopped, moving one light and getting stopped. And then he turned on his lights, but he was like 100 yards away. And so I just turned right, went to the parking lot.
You think he was trying to pull you over?
I don't know, but I wasn't going to sit around and find out.
Interesting.
It was a slow speed chase.
Mm-hmm. You ever get pulled? You ever get every time, like, I always think about when cops are just trying to get to somewhere quickly. Yeah, how everyone thinks they're getting pulled over.
Yeah,
because I've had that happen like multiple times where it's like, oh fuck, they got me, and then it's like, oh no, he's going to something.
Did I tell you when Harper and I got pulled over in Maine?
Mm-mm.
We were in Boothbay, and my mom got a new car, but like didn't get rid of her old one. So when any of the kids come home, we like use this old car.
Yeah,
and I guess my sister had realized the inspection was expired, and instead of just like telling someone, she just scraped it off. So like not having an inspection is like way worse than like having it expired.
What is that? I don't know.
In Maine, they have this this like thing that goes on your windshield, and it's like a different color for each month, so like the cops can tell. And like it's not the end of the world if yours is expired. It just means like you have to go do it.
Yeah, but I think like Maine's pretty like rigorous too.
Maine's pretty strict about like a lot of things, and like having an expired one wouldn't have been the end of the world. He'd probably give you like a warning, tell you to go get it fixed. Scraping it off is like a real crime because it's like, get it. It's like, not only did I know it was expired, I'm like actively trying to hide it.
Yeah.
And so the cop, we pull up at this light and he's looking at us the other way. And he literally like pulled his sunglasses down to be like, there's no way they don't have one. Like, I've never seen a car that doesn't have one. And so he pulled us over and he was like, where's your inspection? And I was like, I don't know, because I didn't know the story of where it, like
your sister just scraped it off
and didn't tell anyone. And so I was like, I don't know. It's like it's my mom's car. Like, I don't think no one really drives it during the year. And he was like, okay, look, there's still like residue from where it was. He was like, someone took it off. And I was like, it wasn't me, I swear to God. And he was like, okay, that is like a legit crime. He was like, go home and do not drive this car again until you get it inspected. But he was like, you have to like tell your sister like that was not a good thing, or like tell whoever did that like it was not a good thing.
Damn. I had a car and we moved to Maine. You remember when I moved to Maine? Well, I didn't know you, but when we moved to Maine from South Carolina, we took our car to get inspected to get like Maine plates, registration, and they were like, this car is so fucked that it would take like just from moving. The inspection told us basically that we had to sell the car.
Did you go to like a DMV or did you go to like a body shop?
Went to a body shop in Saco.
So I don't want to.
Oh, because they want to make money off you.
No, I think that those people were like honest. I don't want to dox anyone, but we had a couple cars running around in Maine when I was a kid that had like no business being on the road. Like probably an unsafe amount of rust. And my dad was like, yeah, there are guys that like if you pay them, they will be like, yeah, it's good.
Oh,
interesting.
But then like
isn't that like put their like credibility on the line?
The thing is like
license.
I don't think he does it for everyone, but it's like my dad's done like trailers and a million cars with this guy.
Yeah.
And they have to sign their name on the thing. So it's like it was inspected by like this person. And I think they had like kind of a deal that was like, if you get pulled over, like this is a new thing. You know what I mean?
This just happened.
This happened like since.
Yeah, I guess there's no way they could prove that problem existed when the inspection took place.
I guess rust was like.
Yeah,
rust.
I don't understand that. Is that a legitimate?
Like if your car's like rusted out on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like
this happens in Maine a lot, right? Like all the cars
there's so much salt on the road that like
because of the snow and shit.
Yeah, so like when they salt the roads to like get the snow off, it like gets on the bottom of your car. Like you're supposed to get your car washed like all the time in these. I'm surprised it didn't happen in Chicago.
Talk about Chi-Town.
Well, no, what is the danger of a really rusted car? I don't
like the part, like the structural integrity of the car, like is like not there anymore because the metal is like rusted. Like my dad said I had like this old 2003 Jeep that I drove in high school and college, and he like putts around with it in Florida now, and he was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them to like approve it next time this expires. He was like, if I like, you can like put your finger through like some of the of the bottom of the car.
Yeah, I feel like my cousins have talked like just cars in Maine, just the turnaround. You got to get cars a lot.
If you're buying like a used car, like most people try and buy them from like another state.
Yes, my cousins bought one from Nevada.
Yeah,
flew to Nevada and drove it.
We've done
across the country.
That's like all of my longest road trips were like getting cars from other places.
It's crazy.
So that Rollins was a very small school, and so like, and that car was so random that like it was kind of a recognizable car amongst like my friends because like no one has this like random old Jeep.
Yeah.
My dad still lives in that college town like during the winter, and he was like at multiple like stoplights. He was like, some of your buddies will be like, yo, never mind.
Does he go to college parties ever?
I think he like rages face like all the time.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I was telling Will this, Lauren, but I lost some aura. I lost some aura.
Why?
Oh, this podcast down bad for real.
one of my I'm having the realization that like stories that I think are cool from my time in like college are now, by the time it's like a big game of telephone. So like the kids that are there now, the story has changed so much from like what actually happened. But my ex-girlfriend texted me and said that a kid who's now in the fraternity that I was in came up to her at the bar and was like, you know, you used to date Jack, right? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, you know, he put us in like $20,000 worth of debt. And she was like, what? How? She was like, he took the they basically said we went out on the company car or on the fraternity card and like ran up a huge tab. The real story was I got my first brand deal and I went to check my bank account to see if I had like enough money to buy like another beer. Like I literally had like $12 when I went out and it had hit with the direct deposit. So I rounded everyone up and we went to like a different club and like spent a lot of money.
What kind of club?
Just a club for dancing. It was called
Dancing.
It was called Dancers. And we spent like a ton of money. It was not a shrimp. It was not shrimp. And it was, I thought it was like a cool story. Like I was giving all the new guys like, you know, money to throw around at the club.
That's very generous of you. That's not what I would do with that money. But.
No, and
I would have bought an investment.
It was a mistake that you only make once. But I remember waking up. This was awful. There was this one kid. It was a really nice kid, but just like kind of annoying sometimes, like late at night, and he would like fuck with you if you were drunk. And he came out and he had this like shit-eating grin. We all woke up on the couch. We were like, what? And he was like, do you guys want to know what you did last night? And we were like, what, dude? And he goes, you guys came home and you all had like a ton of money in your pockets. And I came out to hang out in one of my buddies.
You were like stealing the money off the floors?
No. We still had the money from a lot of the money from the ATM. And he said he came out and a kid gave him $50 to go back to bed.
Wait, what?
That's awesome.
Like, he came to hang out and was like clearly about to like ruin the vibe, and someone was like, just go back to bed and give him $50.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Done a lot worse for a lot less.
Yeah. But that's now the story is that it wasn't my money.
Yeah, so the story has now become so clearly someone else defrauded the
that's what we were saying.
fraternity and now is like conflating stories to pin it on you. You're an easy target. You're public facing. People know who you are. People are going to come for you. Your
People
identity.
are going to come for you.
People have been coming for me all my life. Have ruined my reputation.
It's so funny that there are hundreds of these organizations that are just run by like 19-year-olds.
Yeah.
There's so much money there.
I don't know anything about that world, but
like when I was the president of my fraternity, I like had no control over the finances because like I was just like, I have no like willpower.
Yeah.
Like I will do this poorly.
Were you in a sorority?
I was in a sorority for one semester at Dayton. I was an AP at Dayton. And
AP at Dayton, shout out.
But then I
Where
dropped.
my APs at?
I dropped because Greek life just wasn't very big there, and I had to pay for it with my own money. I'm like, this is a waste of money.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had already met. Yeah, it was like fine. I was like, I'm bored.
Is there any? Do you reflect fondly on Dayton?
Yes, love Dayton. It was great.
I don't mean this. No, it's like a funny place to go to college. Dayton, Ohio.
For sure. It's
Wait, why?
It's like the town of Dayton, Ohio.
The city of Dayton is
a shithole.
Yeah, there's not much going on there, but the
It's
campus,
like a post-industrial
the campus is
wasteland.
gorgeous, like very, very beautiful.
I loved Dayton.
You been there?
Remember the basketball? I spent 2 weeks in Dayton for the basketball tournament.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm listen.
It was actually the only place that I visited for my college tour. Only place I toured, and I immediately was just like, I felt a connection. I'm like, I want to go.
So
here.
interesting.
It was between Dayton and Denver. That was like my two.
Well, Dayton's the Denver of Ohio.
They call it the Denver of Western Ohio.
Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, I love Southwestern Ohio as much as the next guy. It's just like different. I guess like there's so many when you're going into like picking your college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I feel like I was always thinking
like
like I want to be in a city. Like I want to be in a big city.
I don't know. I was like, they also just gave me the most money. Like they were great with scholarship and like,
yeah.
I don't know. I had a great experience though overall.
Oh, yeah. It's a big school too, right?
No, it's like
I'm wrong.
It's like 9,000 undergrad.
Oh really? Oh, I thought it was bigger than that.
No,
Okay.
by the end of
It's like same as BC.
Yeah.
Where did you look for colleges?
I applied early decision to UPenn. That didn't work. And then I applied to like all the Ivies, USC.
Did you get into USC?
No, I did not get into USC. I got waitlisted at U Chicago.
Damn.
I know. Because I had a good essay for them, I think. And my Common App essay was ass. And then I got rejected
really,
from
really
9 out of my 12, though. So I didn't like actually get into any of the only ones I got into were Ohio State, Xavier, and BC.
But I feel like even just having those as places you applied to
is crazy.
Because there was just, when I sat down with my like counselor, we had like a chat where it was just like, there are some that we're just not going to throw an app.
Maybe my counselor probably could have done me a service by saying that. They deluded me. No, I actually think my essay was, I had good stats and everything. I think my essay was god awful.
Oh.
It was so bad.
Mine, I didn't like my Common App essay.
It was so bad. I was like, could not.
I don't even think I wrote one.
It was unoriginal. You
definitely wrote a Common App essay. Everyone's done that.
I think I got into college in like August, like before senior year.
Did you only apply to Rollins?
I definitely found out from them first. I think it was like Rollins, Babson, and Bentley.
Bentley.
Oh no, I applied to Bama for some reason.
Oh really?
Yeah, and Michigan State.
I applied to Michigan
I was kind of there were two options for if you're a B student in Maine, you're either going to a liberal arts school or a state school.
Yeah, I mean that's like most schools.
Yeah, no, I just mean like a college that ends in state.
I see what you're saying.
Like you can take any school you want. Like I was not applying to Michigan. I was applying to Michigan State.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Although in Ohio State's better than Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. Wait, what was I just?
I applied to Santa Clara. Like in California, that was my dream. I always wanted to come to school in California, but then
that's where Flan wanted to go.
I remember finding out.
I knew my parents like weren't actually going to let me, but then I ended up here anyway.
I wanted to go to UPenn like so bad. That was like my dream for all of high school. And I was like, how can I get in there? And I did the best I could. But I remember getting my finding out that I didn't get in. It was while I was getting a haircut, and I went because it was early decision, so it was before I knew from any of the other schools too. And it was like if I got in, I had to go.
Right.
But yeah, I told the barber, I was like, hey, just so you know, like I'm about to find out if I got into my dream school. Like, just want to let you know. And he's like, okay, cool. If you want to pause the haircut at any point, if you get the notification or whatever, just let me know. And I was like, thank you. Like he was my man. He'd been cutting my hair for years. And
why wouldn't you just wait?
Because this was the biggest, at this point, this was the biggest news of my entire life.
Yeah,
it felt like
crazy.
It at least.
So then the email came, and obviously,
and the email came, and I was like, "Hey, I just got it. Can I check?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I'm there. Like it's just me. You usually you're like with your parents or something, and it was just me and my barber. And I was like, I didn't get it. I'll do a number 2 on the sides. Buzz it all off. I don't deserve this. No.
You start going crazy. He gives you the worst haircut.
Give me a mohawk.
You come home with a fade. Your parents are furious because now you have a fade and you're not going to UPenn.
I didn't know that was your dream school. Like, how did that?
I loved UPenn.
I wanted to go. So I visited. I mean, I love Philly, and I visited there, and I love the campus. It's just beautiful, and it's got like cool like history and like. Cool. That being said, once I was in college, I feel like my like work ethic declined, and I think an Ivy would have been a lot. So I don't necessarily have regrets.
I actually think I know the kid who took your spot at UPenn.
The girl I beat for class president got in and I didn't, and I was like, she won in the end.
Yeah,
the
coolest kid in the grade above me went to UPenn. He kind of looks like you.
Fuck, he sounds awesome. Luigi Mangione would have been my classmate.
Oh,
do you see it? He looks so cool.
He's sick.
I love that guy. You know what we call USC in my house? The University of Spoiled Children.
Nice.
Bing, zinger, mom. Zinger, girlfriend.
Nice.
Oh, your mom went there?
Mom and girlfriend.
Well, I know Flan was
Zinger.
there.
Your mom's your girlfriend?
Oh. I'm clipping that.
I'm not going to date my mom. I'm not going to.
Jack, clip that?
Clip that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we like to. That's just like a fun thing we like to do in my house to like bring all the girls down. Cause we go, you guys went to college for spoiled kid.
Yet.
We go, you went place that cost money. You went place that cost money and for to spoiled kid.
Like Will Ferrell.
My mom went there at the same time as him.
Really?
Yeah.
That is pretty fun.
Yeah, he was telling a really funny, not to me, but he was telling a very funny story that he used to go, he would dress up as a janitor and go to his friends' classes and pretend to be a janitor.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And walk in.
Will Ferrell?
Yeah, with like a bucket and be like, the professor would be like, can I help you? He'd be like, yeah, did someone throw up in here? He'd be like, no. And he's like, are you sure? Like they sent me down here because someone threw up, and he would be like smoking a cigarette just to, like make his friends laugh, and then he would leave.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
All right, should we?
If Will Ferrell was my friend, I'd be like, so Elf was awesome.
Remember when you were news guy?
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Anchorman.
What would you say, Will Ferrell, your cousin? Hi, cousin Will.
I got nothing.
What did you get me for Christmas?
Remember cousin Will?
Crumple. I have been struggling with a way to make my mornings a little bit better. Caffeine gets me jittery sometimes, can be too much. I love mud water. Everyone out here is talking about these mushrooms, but like cool mushrooms. Mm-hmm. It's a big thing now that I live in California. Mud water figured it out. It's a great way to start your day. I make a little latte. I use their coconut milk creamer. So whether you're ready to embrace the new season or just want a fresh start to your daily routine, give Mud water a try and save big today. Our listeners get up to 43% off your entire order, free shipping, and a free rechargeable frother. Got that right here. Head to mudwtr.com and use the code PLAYDATE at checkout. And now, Mudwater is available at Target and Sprouts locations across the U.S. Every single ingredient in Mudwater is 100% USDA certified organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, and kosher, zero sugar, zero sweeteners added. Ready to make the switch to cleaner energy? Head to mudwater.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal. That's right, up to 43% off your entire order, plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother when you use code PLAYDATE. That's right, up to 43% off with code PLAYDATE at mudwtr.com. After your purchase, they'll ask how you found them. Please show your support and let them know we sent you. Keep your energy natural and refreshing all year long with Mud Water, because life's too short for anything less than clean, delicious energy. Sipping on that SoCo like usual. This episode is brought to you by Southern Comfort. With a one-of-a-kind blend of fruit and spices, SoCo whiskey is the original ready-for-anything spirit. Satisfying on its own and ideal in any mixed drink, Southern Comfort is easy to enjoy however you drink it and whoever you drink it with. We think SoCo can go with everything, but you be the judge. Find your comfort zone and try out a cocktail today. I've got a new one that I've been putting my spin on. SoCo, Diet Coke, and a little bit of maple syrup. Sounds crazy. I tried it. It was really good.
What do you call it?
I call it a super Willy.
You guys know about mine, the Louis Armstrong.
Yep.
It is Southern Comfort and mug root beer, and it's going to get you feeling jazzy. Guys, no matter the moment, Southern Comfort is ready for anything, packed with flavor, mixes with anything, and it's easy to drink. We challenge all of you out there to find your comfort zone. Try out some Southern Comfort mixed drinks and send us your favorites. We'll shout out the best ones on a future pod. Pick up some Southern Comfort today.
Sing it with me. Sipping on that SoCo like usual. Let's get back into the episode.
Roadmap. It's a roadmap. It's going to tell you where we're going to go and where we're going to hear.
Where we're going to go, map. It's the roadmap. And who's going to save our day.
That's just like a fun thing we get to do around here.
All right.
We have a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're going to hear your pitches. We're going to hear our pitches. We're going to do the permitting division of the building department.
The permitting division
of the building department. The permitting division of the building department. Build it, knock it, and slap it all around. The building department is here in town. And then we're going to do...
I hit that note.
That's good.
All
right. And then what?
Bark at the moon.
And then we're gonna do This Guy Rocks. This Guy Rocks. This Guy Rocks
Today.
And guys, let us know if you're rocking with the theme songs. And then we're gonna do everyone's favorite segment, Teach Me Something. Woo! Followed by nicknames for your significant other and words that don't exist.
Crumpet.
I think this is going to be our best. Did you just come up with one?
Crumpet.
That's a word.
Is
You
it?
can't say
Crumpet?
that one.
It's like a treat,
Oh.
right? Google crumpet.
Yes, we know what it is. We don't need to Google it. It's a thing. Wow, I was saying no, bro.
I actually have a vague understanding. Oh, it's like an English
It's a
muffin?
It's a spongy, yeasty griddle cake.
Get that rid of that. It's too many holes. I get like tryptophanophobia or whatever.
Tryptodan.
I think that's a fake.
No, it's not fake.
All right. Here's the thing.
Just because you don't, I literally just got it.
When that's not you. That's like when people are like, "Oh, I hate the word moist. Don't say it."
That's,
My
I don't
girlfriend.
know, like I can't prove it, but you're invalidating how I feel.
It's true.
My girlfriend in
It's
high
real.
school said that she had tryptophanophobia, and I remember being like, "That's not real."
It's real.
Well, you're scared of the English muffin?
No, it legitimately makes my skin like, it's a physical
Oh,
reaction.
interesting.
It makes my skin like crawl.
Wait,
like,
why?
I cannot look at it. I don't know.
I have it to some things.
What do you think that is? That like we've evolved to be afraid of holes?
Bugs, I guess.
The unknown.
Well, we know what's in the. We just
But
heard.
you-
we know what's in the English muffin. It's yeasty, spongy volleyball.
No, it's spongy yeasty.
I don't know. Yeah, it's ugh. I actually like ruins my day.
Dude,
sometimes.
I was on a walk the other day and I saw shit on the side, like
Yeah. Ugh. All right.
in the hands.
Men used
Like the pictures of the. Oh,
So
men used to
gnarly.
build things with their hands. Now they're afraid of holes.
I mean
That's why the birth rate's down. Men are afraid of holes now.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
All right, let's do. What are we doing first?
Oh.
Pitchy, pitchy,
Pitchy,
pitchy.
Pensions.
Give me a fastball.
All right.
Throw me that mud ball.
First pitch is from Bobby Oder.
Nice. That's such a strong name.
What
Bobby Oder $1 or something.
Bobby Oder. Who do you owe?
Pay up.
What is up?
Hey, Bobby Oder, pay up.
Hey, Bobby Oder. What's that aroma coming off of you?
All right, go.
What is up, Boom, Shaka, and Laka? Laka.
Nice.
Shaka.
Boom.
That's good. What are the two worst parts? What are the two worst?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Very good.
What are the two worst parts about making a burrito / breakfast burrito at home?
The folding is impossible, and like for some reason you can't buy the stretchy tortillas. Like the only tortillas are available at the grocery store are the thick ones,
Okay. Yeah,
the
that's
thick
good.
kind.
Bobby Oder says, you always put too much stuff in it for it to be rolled up and eaten normally, and the tortillas are never as good as at restaurants. I present to you Tia Tortilla, working title. Simply load the machine with tortilla ingredients in one basket and let your burrito filling in the other, and your burrito filling in the other. Let the machine take care of the rest. Its sensors feel out and bake a perfect sized tortilla for the amount of filling you have, and then it puts the filling on the tortilla and rolls it up perfectly. Get the Tia Tortilla Plus for it to roll it in tin foil and keep it toasty for you. It's also self-cleaning. Keep up the good work.
I love burrito. I love that idea.
That's genuine. Okay, here's the thing.
Hit me.
You could actually probably make that if it didn't make the tortilla. That idea. Have you ever seen like those machines that like roll the perfect joint? Mm-hmm. You like put the wheat in.
Oh, no.
You slide the paper in. Imagine just putting rice, beans, chicken, salsa, remember chili,
Yep.
and then you put the tortilla in the other thing, and you pull down a lever, and imagine just rolling the fattest burrito.
Sounds awesome. I used to roll the worst joints.
Oh my god!
I had a reputation for rolling the worst joints, but I was the only one who would do it. It was like anytime we got back from drinking or something in college, I'd be like, all right, we'd smoke out on the fire escape, and I would be trying to, they would look like fucked up spaghetti or something. I gotta get these pictures. My friend Kathleen would like clockwork be like, let me see him take a picture, and then like the next day be like, look at the one he rolled last night.
trying to get girls
It's
to come
so
back.
hard.
Well, props to you. See, I never even wanted to try because I'm like, I'm
It was
not
so
the-
hard to like even be able to do it.
Yeah.
That I was like, I'm not gonna. I don't care if it doesn't
Well,
look.
you took
pretty.
one for the team.
Yes, but sometimes you'd be doing it and you'd like suck the filter in and like.
You
funny.
Dude, you're at the bar trying to like convince girls to come back, and you're like, dude, you gotta come back to my place. My friend Will rolls the worst joints. It's such a cool skill to have.
I know.
I never got it.
Well, it's also like if you do like a good one, I feel like there's like an amount of weed that you would put in it that is like I'm not gonna smoke all that.
Yeah.
So like they would be like really thin.
My tolerance for weed when I was a kid was just like not totally there.
When I was a kid.
Well, like I don't know, like
when I was a baby,
14 to like 18.
Yeah.
And I remember all my buddies were much more into weed than I was. And so they would roll these like ginormous king size joints and then like not get mad at me for like not being able to like help.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Yeah.
Weed was awesome.
All right. Thank you, Bobby. Next one is from Will Hewick.
Wow.
Huyke.
I love your first name, Will. Let me say that first and all.
I love your last name.
Hey,
what
Lauren.
do you love about him, Lauren?
I like his sunglasses and his profile picture.
Body?
I like
Like his eyes rocking. You want to like wash clothes on his washboard abs?
No, not
What, you want to like pour
that.
syrup on his chest and watch it like fill in all the cracks in his abs?
No, not that.
All right.
Dude.
That was a cartoonish ass fart.
That's the first
That
one.
was a Looney Tune. That was how Drake farts.
That's the first one that the mics have ever captured. Like I'm gonna bump up the volume just for that. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Will says, "Hey Lauren and the Aristocats, business pitch of the century."
It smells so bad. I'm sorry.
All right.
Just go. Just power through it.
What's the hardest part about planning a trip with a group bigger than 3?
Wait, say it again.
What is the hardest part about planning a trip with a group bigger than 3?
Beds. Too many people.
Getting
Car.
aligning everyone's interests.
That's right. He literally says, "That's right, Willie D." Getting everyone to agree on a trip. Introducing Destination. It's a Tinder-like app where you and the guys/gals set up a group to help decide on where to go. The group is made with a specific week, so everyone already agrees on a time span. You set up a profile with your non-negotiables and a filter with preferences. For example, activities, price, mountains, beach. The app will then load up different locations that you can swipe through once there's a match. The swipes will begin again with Airbnbs in that area along with its own attributes like a potential partner's profile. You like golf and beer? A home could be just 10 minutes from the course and have a built-in minibar. This will make everything streamlined so these vacations can actually make it out of the group chat. No need for meetings and haggling, just a destination.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I love that.
Well, I was gonna say, although I think the one thing is like, I think sometimes in the group you have like the planner, and it's like I don't want it. If it's like a trip, like I'm like, Scott, I trust you.
I don't like planning.
I don't want anything to do with it. So.
I agree. I got the best is getting added to a trip group chat like that no one has talked about yet.
Yeah.
And just being like, oh, this person's already like, for example, Harper's girlfriend sent out a text with all of the details for a ski trip.
Cash.
Where when you need to get there, when you need to leave, how much it's gonna cost. Like she like did everything, and then the people who didn't want to do it just actually I think everyone wanted to do it, but you just literally it was like book this flight, land here, everything.
Perfect.
Done.
Are you going? Is that Telluride?
That is Telluride for closing weekend.
So fun.
Closing
Time.
Closing ride.
Closing skiing.
Good pitch, Will. Thank you.
I love it. Willie, do you want to do our pitches or do you want to do the permitting division?
I want to say something first.
Yeah.
If I may. We had to step out of the studio for a second because we had this company-wide meeting. And our finance guy was giving us a sort of, he does an every week, he gives us a personal finance minute.
Right.
And today he was talking about high interest rates. And I went on the record that I maintained a low interest rate in his speech the whole time. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh.
Wait, I actually liked today's.
I know. I just thought that would be clever. I actually went up to him after and said, hey, I maintained a high interest rate through your whole presentation.
So you're fake.
Correct. Yes, I'm a chameleon.
Tanner had a funny question.
Yeah, at the end of the whole thing, he goes, so what is stocks? Is that like buying a company?
He was
No,
like,
that's not what he said.
He was like, where do we buy it? Do we go to like a company or something?
Oh, that's what he's saying. Like, where do I go?
invest in?
Yeah.
I said, where do I invest?
Everyone's like,
in?
Jesus, dude.
Hey, not everyone has the same level of financial
Literacy. No, you're right.
education, yeah.
We are not judging. We are not judging. It was just a funny question. I thought so.
All right. What is the worst part about parking on the street?
Getting a ticket.
Yes, getting a ticket. Lauren, you listening?
Yeah, I was gonna say like people knocking your mirror off, driving by, and like slashing, like scratching,
Slashing your mirror, slashing your tire. False. It's tickets. That's the worst part about it. And in LA, the streets are so confused. The like parking rules are so confusing. There's like 4 different signs that are like on this day, it's this time, whatever. I get confused. I get tickets all the time.
Yep.
This is, it's like a sheet thing that locks on all your wheels and covers your car and your license plate and everything. And so they can't identify what car is under there. They can't put a boot on it because there's things covering the wheels. They can't even give you a ticket because they don't know who you are.
It's like a cloak of
It's
invisibility.
a cloak of
almost.
invisibility that locks all your wheels. No, they can't put a ticket.
It locks all your wheels? Okay.
So they
Why
can't,
does it have to lock all your wheels?
because they can't put a boot on your car.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So you're essentially bulletproof. You can park anywhere you want to. You can park in front of fire hydrants. You can park in handicap spots. You can park on the lawn if you want. You could park on the fucking sidewalk.
On top of a grape.
You could park on top of a grape. You could park.
Yep.
You could park. You could park on the beach.
In the dunes.
What do you think?
Yes, I love it.
All right, great.
You know what makes me think? When I was in college, flex, I had a car for one semester, and I
Wait,
figured
what?
out
I haven't heard this. When did you have a car?
in college.
Yeah.
I had one semester. My parents let me take the Infinity, and I had this car. It was my senior year, some fall semester, and basically, like the parking fee for a semester on campus was like $1,300, and so I was like, I can't afford that. So I figured out the tickets that you would get for parking out on the street overnight if they caught you were like $15. It wasn't, you could park there overnight. It was like they would start ticketing at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And so I was like, as long as I only get 3 tickets a week, I'm only going to spend like $500 tops.
Wait, the parking, like, oh, you mean like the sticker to let you park on campus was that expensive?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant if you get a ticket, it's just
No. The sticker to park on campus was $1,300. And to park right by my apartment on the street, it was like, if I got a ticket, it would be $15 each time. So I just fucking racked them up, and I would just pay them as like, there was an app, so I just like go out to my car, like, boop, pay my money and go.
That's funny.
I had like a 4-year beef with the parking department at like at our school. Like the security guys would come around like literally multiple times a week would like boot my car, leave because I would park in the teacher parking lot. None of the teachers drove. It was an empty sea of spots. Like I wasn't taking anyone's spot.
None of the teachers drove?
Like there was just only like, it's such a small school. There were like at max like 20 professors on campus at each time during the day. And so I would park in it, and like 50% of the time they would come and leave a ticket or boot my car. And so like you'd have to call them. They'd come down. It was like clockwork. Like multiple times a week, the guy would just be like, dude, stop parking here. And I was like, there's nowhere to park on campus. Like there was a parking lot, or a parking garage, but it was like 50 extra yards. Sometimes it was like,
I was on your side until the end there.
I know. Well, I kind of forgot about the parking.
Yourself.
I kind of forgot about the parking garage, but it was like one semester. You know when you finish all your major requirements, so it's like I'm just taking whatever for senior year. I was taking a lot of arts classes, and the arts department was surrounded the teacher parking lot. So it was like you just roll in there, hop out, throw the keys.
It was easy.
It was easy, and then they'd boot my car. We'll put a picture of it right here.
Put a picture of a grape going to college.
Put Lauren smiling here. Put Will and I smiling. Put AI Will and I kissing.
And send that to us when you make it.
I've been getting those ads that are like, ever want to see what it would like to have your crush kiss you?
I know.
What?
Jesus.
It's like an AI thing where you can put a picture of you and your crush, and it'll make a video of you guys kissing.
Yeah.
Ew.
I know. I was like, I can't believe how well this works.
Creepy.
Like the technology is insane.
Do you remember?
I did like you can do like unlimited. There's no like limit to how many you can do before they charge you or anything either.
Do you remember that video? It might have just been iMovie, but you could make it look like rockets were like blowing something. Like
Yes,
Jerry's done it before.
We had an app for it.
We did that to a girl in my Spanish class in 7th grade, and I showed it to her, being like, look what this is. It wasn't supposed to be malicious or whatever. She was just like the closest person to us, and she did not think it was funny. And we had to go down to the principal's office. Come in, Angus. Come in. Come here. Come here. Crantis.
What are you doing, man?
You want to come chat?
Oh, it's like a sitcom entrance.
Come sit down. I have a bone to pick with you. Angus saw that I was playing Words with Friends a couple weeks ago and got very excited, downloaded it, was like, we're going to play it all the time. He got very excited. I want to stress that. And I got excited for him because I'm a very fun guy to play. And our game just ended because he hadn't played back for like a week and a half.
To be fair, you hadn't played back for a while on the last move, and so I forgot about it.
That's not true. If you play me back, I will play you back within the hour.
That didn't happen.
I nudged you multiple times.
I didn't get any nudges. Maybe I need to turn on notifications. But you definitely did not play me back within 24 hours. And I was smoking you.
That's not true. Well, I just
Pull
won.
up the scoreboard.
I just won because
He's never beaten me.
that's not true. Oh, because we found out Will was cheating on Words
That
with
was
Friends.
one game. That was only the game I played on my computer. You know for a fact that was one
cheating.
game.
You were cheating?
No, the game.
Yeah, Barry Bonds only got caught cheating once, but that doesn't mean he didn't do
the
it
rest of the
multiple
games I
games.
did on my phone. I did it on my computer, and there's a button on your computer that you click it, and it tells you how good your word is relative to the possible words that could be played. So you can know if you're playing like the best possible word. And then I realized he didn't have that, so I stopped
So
using it.
you had the battle pass, and he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, for one game.
You were up 274 to 220.
Yeah.
Well, you probably played the last move.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so the game started with me. So that's it with an extra move on your
that's
end.
true.
So I'm actually like triple smoking you.
Well, what's your biggest?
Buried.
What's the okay? How about,
Buried.
no, let's just solve it right now. Say the best word you can think of.
Birds, vertical on a double letter with the B.
Bodacious, and I would get 50 for using all the letters, and it hits a triple word, and it touches 7 words on the way down.
Can I redo mine?
Any guy? Yeah.
Can I redo
no,
mine?
you're cooked. No,
I just beat you.
it's our podcast. You can't redo yours.
What are you drinking?
A cappuccino.
Stupid.
Cappuccino.
You like that guy?
Is that bear?
It's Kevin Kim
King
too.
too.
What have I missed so far in the pod?
So much.
We're doing our pitches. You want to hear our pitches?
Yeah.
Okay. You already did yours. All right.
pitched
What's the worst part about dying?
You can't respawn.
Makes your parents sad.
You don't know if there's an afterlife. Or
Ooh,
not.
I hate that you're dying before your parents in this situation.
Makes your brother sad.
Heaven Tracker.
Everyone is wondering why you did it.
This is an app
Everyone
that you
goes, "He
can
was
check,
such a
and
nice
it gives
guy."
you. It's like your credit score, but with God.
They have that in China.
Oh,
It's
really?
like a social credit score.
Really?
Yeah, if like you cheat in a video game, your score goes down.
That can't be real.
I feel like I've heard of this.
Lauren,
How would they know?
What am I? Wait.
How would they know? Probably because it's a second world country.
What do I even look up for this?
What is second
China
world?
social credit score
China, I guess.
factors.
Oh yeah.
I could have made all that up.
What?
It's like that Black Mirror episode where they can like downvote you.
Legitimately is the Black Mirror episode.
Oh my
Nosedive.
God.
I don't know how much it actually influences someone's life there, but when I read about it, years ago, it was like you could be like denied loans if your social credit score is
Well,
low.
we
Your
have a-
social
in a
credit
video
score.
game?
We have
That's
a
like
credit
that's
score,
like one of the extreme examples.
Oh my gosh! It says those with a low social credit score may face school bans for their children. That's wild.
They probably shouldn't be reproducing in the first place if they can't.
Would
stay.
you have a high or low social credit score?
Probably like the lowest thing in the world.
I realize I'm totally hijacking your pitch. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, that was kind
Wait,
of
so
it.
you have
Except
a
it's
tracker.
for God. So it's like you could be like, "Am I going to go to heaven?" And you're like, "All right, I'm good."
Wait, if you
but
like-
then like if you have a bad day, you could be like, "Oh fuck, I might be going to hell now."
I mean,
So it-
Xi Jinping kind of is God.
If you cut someone
Yeah.
off, does it?
He wants to come on
That's
the
his
pod,
name,
you know?
right?
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping. He wants to come on the podcast. Right,
When
Lauren?
is he in town?
I think
he's going to
He said he's
Comic-Con.
doing he's doing Comic-Con, so whenever that is, like late June or something.
He was just here for the combine. Why didn't you have him on?
He said he like was too worried about like making his vertical, like working on his vertical or something.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that. Yeah.
Like his vertical.
No, I
jump. He was
I'm
like,
just surprised because he doesn't. That's not really part of his package.
yeah. I guess
more
they're.
of a
I guess
playmaker.
I don't know. It's one that you got to do all the tests, even if it's not your strong suit, right? So,
Well, he kind of does
Yes.
like the intangibles where he like,
Tangible.
blocks, tackles,
yeah.
stuff like that.
All right, we got the permitting division of the building department.
Wait, I buy.
You're in?
Yes.
All right. You're in. So now I'm going to call a guy and tell him his driveway is all fucked up.
Oh, I love this segment.
Wait, do you have the thing? Can
It's
you
not
pull
the
up
same guy, is it?
No, they called different
We
people
call.
every
Well, we
time.
tried
That'd
calling
be funny,
him.
just calling the same guy over and over again, being like, new
It's
thing.
not Brian Chauvin's lawyer, is it?
Yeah, you're not.
I don't know if we ever said that.
Yeah, Derek
I don't know if we're
Chauvin's
supposed to-
lawyer.
Derek Chauvin.
apparently.
Oops. Wow.
Oh,
Well,
his
was
name's
like-
Bob, and
I need the town.
No, I was talking to you. I was just gonna ask if you were up to anything this weekend.
Let's see. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do board game night with Willie and
Board
Luke.
game night.
Yeah, and then tonight I think I'm gonna catch up on some sleep because, dude, I've been wearing my Whoop
Yeah.
and it tracks my sleep, which is the main reason I bought it. My 6-month sleep average is 5.5 hours.
That's insane.
It's I don't
Mine's
understand.
probably over 9.
It's really bad, and so I'm really trying to focus on getting more sleep this year.
wait, I can't.
So
find
I think
it.
I'm doing that tonight, and
What do you mean? It was in your DM?
I'm looking. I can't find
I'm
it.
just working all the time, you know.
Sleep is important.
And then,
Right.
but
I
Saturday
can just
I was
try it
gonna
anyway.
do. We were gonna do volleyball with Billy.
Yeah, what
and
happened
his
to that? I
gal.
was
They
still planning on
they
that.
canceled. for some
Okay.
reason.
Well,
we
I'm-
could still do it.
I'm partying tonight, so I might sleep in tomorrow.
Who are you partying with?
I'm going to Nick Philo's 30th at Desert Five.
Oh, nice. That does sound so fun. I'm so tired though.
I know.
Maybe I should
I'm
just
just
go.
trying to make myself do it. To meet
I should
people.
probably just
Yeah.
go.
Come on. All right, ready? Here we go.
Such is life.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail.
Great.
That has not been set up yet.
What are you doing this weekend, Lauren?
No plans tonight. Tomorrow, Caitlin's having like a little girls' brunch, so we're gonna go over there. And then I'm babysitting tomorrow night. My old neighbors.
What kind of little girls?
You're so cash.
Wait, what I say?
How does she know so many little girls?
A little girls' brunch.
You're one of the You're actually like they're gonna hang your jersey up here when you leave this company.
There.
All right, you've heard us say this before, but you need to upgrade your energy to Accelerator. It's zero sugar. It gets the metabolism going. It's 100% natural caffeine, and there isn't any energy drink that tastes better. If you need a sign to try it, this is it, my friends. Hit the link in the bio to get it on Amazon. Willie and I love Accelerator. This morning, I had one of the peach ones.
Look, ready? This is my. It's like the Blizzard test at Dairy Queen.
Yep.
This is my proof that I completely housed this thing throughout the episode. And look how good I look right now.
Your metabolism is going.
When we had our first call with Accelerator, they were like, "Yeah, like we think it'd be fun to work with you guys because we went on a show. It's not just always for athletes." And I took offense to that. So I want the Accelerator to know, and for you at home to know that I've been drinking these before my runs.
Yep.
Because I'm an athlete. So I'm an athlete,
We're athletes.
which is why we drink Accelerator. That being said, if you're not an athlete, they're also great.
Yeah, but like it's mostly for...
But we are athletes.
It's mostly for guys like us.
It's
who are,
for
like,
big, like
athletes,
ripped athletes
like us,
like us.
like washboard abs,
Athlete body.
athlete body, athlete foot. We're the spitting image of guys who drink Accelerator, and if you want to look like Will,
If you want to look like us and have killer athlete bodies, now you know what to do. Seriously, though, go to Amazon, check it out. We've been raving about it. It's time for you to find out. 100% natural caffeine, 10 calories. You can't get better than that.
let's get back into the episode.
Oh, you want to hear something insane?
Yes.
So, Jerry and I, okay, this might teach me something. Can I do my teach me something?
Shorter roommate.
Teach.
Can I do teach me something? So Jerry and I are watching the Loyola Marymount St. Mary's basketball game last night.
Sam and Joe went last night.
Yes, and like Jack and Lawler and Locks. Apparently, we had a whole work crew there, but Ben's
'cause you know-
brother is
yeah,
on the
yeah,
team.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why we just were like, oh, we'll toss it on. We ended up watching the whole game, and they at some point they're talking about because it's out LMU, and they're talking about this guy Hank Gathers. There's like a statue of him outside, and they said something like he died during a game, and I was like, I got to look into this. So I go and read this guy's Wikipedia. One of the most insane things I've ever read. In 1989, he led the NCAA in scoring and rebounding, which is only the second person to ever do that.
That's crazy.
Insane. Then he comes
Who's the
in
first? Charles Barkley.
I don't know.
Shaquille.
He's part of this story though. 1990, Hank Gathers is having a good season. Then he has this heart issue. He collapses on the court, goes to the hospital. They find out he has an irregular heartbeat. He's on meds for it. So he's taking these meds, and then he starts playing really poorly when he comes back, and he blames it on the meds. So he's slowly weaning himself off these meds, taking less and less dosage, and he's playing better, like in like tandem with like the less meds he's taking, the better he's playing. So he's less. And there were suspicions that maybe he wasn't even taking them all towards the end. One game in one of the last games he played, he dropped 48 and 13 on Shaq against LSU, which is insane.
That's crazy.
And then in the semifinals of the conference tournament, he collapses and dies on the court.
Holy shit.
3 feet away from him is the Portland College was the team they were playing. Their point guard was the closest man to it, Eric Spoelstra.
What?
Isn't that insane?
That is
Wait, who is that?
He's the coach of the Miami Heat. He's like a legendary NBA coach.
Dang. You know, I always think about that and like think about guys like Lynn Bias.
Yeah.
Or like just guys who are like 11 and die that would have been.
I mean, it's insane. He dropped 48 points on Shaq, and then he died a few weeks later, and he did it in front of Eric Spoelstra. Like, I've never even heard of that part of the story. That's crazy.
That part isn't as crazy to me.
It's just so random. I'm reading this Wikipedia page. I'm like, this is already crazy. And then you're like, the closest player on the other random team
was Eric Spoelstra already the coach when Shaq was on the Heat? Because that would be a weird full circle.
I don't
moment.
know. Probably not.
Len Bias, my dad used to tell me that it was I think it was the first time he did cocaine, he died. All right. Do you want to hear about one of the craziest coincidences ever?
Wait, I have a.
No. Sure.
I have a business pitch.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What is the worst part about podcasts?
Nothing.
Microphones.
No, it's the sound compression on Spotify and Apple Music, right? You don't get the crisp quality audio you want. Every one of our episodes going forward comes out on vinyl.
I like that.
You like a record
stereo? Like each guy's coming in from a different.
That's nice.
How big
like
would the
that.
record have to be?
I mean, like it's the size of it's an hour. It's an hour and a half of
Both sides.
Oh, you can fit.
You'd have to flip it.
There's still like
That would, I mean, did
Dollar
that ever,
Shave
I guess
Club
like,
ads on
they
it.
had like comedy albums, but like
This is could you? I don't know. That's.
podcast on vinyl.
I mean, I think mine deserves it. I know that's probably arrogant to say.
I think that is an excellent idea.
Thank you, Lauren.
yeah, we should
I'm full
pick
of
our
them.
best episode and press it.
Press it on vinyl would be all time.
Wait, you can't take that idea because me and Liam are going to do that now. We're gonna do our comedy collection of characters.
Characters?
pressed on vinyl.
All
that's
characters
good.
on vinyl. All right, but throw Bumble Punch on there.
With that,
That was one of my characters.
probably forgettable.
Okay.
Wait, what was it?
That was the guitar guy.
Small home, I'm doing foreskin stuff. Or throwing, two, give me kiss kiss.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Two, kiss kiss. That actually is one of my favorites.
Elevator needs to be going up, not down. Now give me kiss kiss.
Goat, man.
You to go for real.
I did one of my worst characters all time.
What was it?
What was it?
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
It's actually the worst character I've ever come up with.
All right.
All right, we're on a date. Mm-hmm. You think it's going well. I don't, and I'm really bad at lying.
Okay.
I'll probably call for the check now. Yeah.
Oh, I've been having fun. Why don't we do one more drink and
Yeah.
we can?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah, I would love to do another drink.
Great. Same.
Yeah. Hold on. What the heck? President Trump? I'm getting drafted? No! Can my girlfriend come? Can my new girlfriend come? Okay, I'll tell her. I'm so sorry. Something came up. I can't get a drink.
That was
I don't
good.
think that's bad.
That
I
is
think that's
cash.
good.
No, it's bad.
I like
But
that
it's
one.
fun. It's garbage and it's
Yeah.
fun. That's why it's fun.
Will you tell this? This is one of my favorite stories I've ever heard you tell. The Delta number thing that happened to your friend.
Oh, yeah. My
Have you heard
buddy,
this, Willie?
I don't know.
He was trying to get his, he was on the phone with Delta support.
Yeah.
there-
I've
and-
heard this. Yeah.
Well, Lauren hasn't.
It was a character you did on the pod.
Yeah.
I want to hear.
You listen? You listen?
I listen.
He was on the phone with Delta support, and they were like, "Okay, well, we just need your confirmation number or whatever. So can you just read that off to us?" And he goes, "Sure. It's H as in Hector, V as in Virgo, H as in hotel, 3, N as in, and then he just hung up.
Not as a bit. He actually
No, not as a bit. He panicked.
That's all time. That's so funny. That Delta operator must have been like, guys.
And that's what you call a pregnant pause.
Ugh. All right, who wants to hear the craziest coincidence of all time?
Hit us.
All right. In 1838,
Yep.
Edgar Allan Poe, we're all familiar.
I know.
He wrote The Raven. Mm-hmm. Great guy.
The Pit and the Pendulum.
Yes. He published the narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket,
Okay.
a novel about 4 shipwrecked sailors who, after running out of food, decide to cannibalize a young cabin boy named Richard Parker. Pretty interesting story, right?
I volunteer as tribute.
Fast forward to 1884, 46 years later, a real ship called the Mignonet, whatever, sank, leaving 4 survivors stranded at sea. Starving and desperate, they ended up killing and eating a young cabin boy to survive. The boy's name? Richard Parker.
Whoa.
Isn't that insane?
That is crazy.
That is
well, that's
very-
where they got the idea. It's from his book.
Yeah, do you think they...
Like, who are we going to eat? And they're like,
yeah,
well, he ate Richard Parker. Why don't we? That is crazy.
There's like a really chubby kid, but he's not named Richard Parker, so like, I don't know. It's not going to work.
Well, also, that's because there's a football team from Baltimore years later, and they end up calling themselves
Richard Parker.
the Ravens.
Yes. The Ravens.
We have the New England Patriots today versus the Baltimore Richard Parker.
And in the story, then they ate a raven to survive. Like, if the worlds were swapped.
That's what I said.
That's really good. That is actually really cool.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
You want to
Yeah,
see how
I
this guy
I gotta
rocks,
go
though?
back to my real life now.
You want to see this
You
guy
want to see how
rocks
this guy
first?
rocks, though?
Yeah.
All right, Willie, start us off.
This is Ian Capone.
Oh,
I know Ian Capone.
I know Ian Capone.
You guys both know Ian Capone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, we Ian Capone each other all the time.
Oh,
I think Liam is Ian Capone to me more than 5
this might
times.
not hit then.
You just got Ian Capone. Share this with all your friends to totally Ian Capone them.
Oh, this guy's a goat.
You've never been Ian Capone?
I just got Ian Capone.
I've
the other day.
that was my first Ian.
You just got Ian Capone?
Yeah, I just
Whoa!
got. So did you guys? You're not.
February 28th.
You're not innocent.
That was good.
Is it leap year this year?
No leap year. It's March tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I get to switch my
That makes me
calendar.
want to puke.
Really?
No, same.
I have a flip calendar on my thing. All right. Lauren, pause this immediately, and I mean immediately.
Well, isn't your birthday in March?
It is. It's March
24th.
24th. Good memory.
Thanks.
Oh, yes, we were talking about this. I'm an Aries.
You're an Aries.
Rising. No, fire sign.
Yep.
And what are you? Let me guess, a water sign.
Virgo. I don't know what the other part is.
Jackass.
What is Taurus? Earth?
What?
Earth?
Lauren?
I don't know. I only know.
We
about,
don't know.
I only know about mine. I only know about the fire.
My mom will send me pictures of
Fireside.
My mom will send me pictures of like the newspaper or whatever thing she gets, like her
Daily horoscope.
daily horoscope thing, and she'll just be like, "This is so you," and it'll be like the most generic thing in the world.
Come on, it's fun to believe.
All right, so this is a young gentleman named Jonah Zane, and
yeah.
we all know that pop music has kind of been in decline for a
You
while.
don't think this guy rocks?
I think this guy rocks.
No, you don't.
And we all need a savior to save pop music. So let's give it a shot, Lauren.
Move aside, Crapple Dome.
I'm a little too young to do taxes, honey. Which means I got lots of money and I'll spend it all on you, baby. My life's not going tipsy-turvy. I got my loot from my neighbors and I don't gotta pay taxes and it's okay.
I got my loot for my neighbors.
Well, he's got a good voice and a good rhythm. I'm
does
just
a
not.
good rhythm.
I'm just not vibing with the lyrics, and that's just my honest opinion. And he's got a bright future.
Well, there's nothing at
Yeah.
that age to write about.
I feel like he
that's
needs
not.
he needs to be fitting the part.
I
He needs like a cowboy hat.
know my name.
I was writing sonnets when I was 12.
Yeah,
But
you wrote
what
that
is
sonnet
it-
about bear?
Yeah, Bears.
He's only 15. He's
good.
killing it.
But what does
No,
that?
he's doing great. The
Yeah.
lyrics weren't for me.
What does that mean?
I'm not paying taxes.
I'm a little too. if you don't make enough money to pay taxes, you do not have a lot of money.
Yeah, well, that's.
But he can spend it all on her.
But like once you make money, then you pay taxes. There's no age where you can make money and not pay taxes.
That's
unless he
what I'm
runs
saying.
like a lemonade stand.
No, I'm saying unless he makes
under
less.
10,000.
So he has $9,000,
And
you spend it all on this mystery girl.
yes.
It's kind of awesome, actually.
Do you have someone that rocks, Angus?
I'm a little too young to do taxes, honey.
If you give me about 30 seconds, I can find someone.
Right, want to do words that don't exist, and then we can see his, and then we'll do the last one?
Yeah, let's do.
Okay.
Tee it up.
These are words that don't exist.
Progresso is the yearning to be a pirate, to be out at sea.
I like that.
Ooh.
Skeen is the little trash can in the women's bathroom.
You don't have one in your bathroom?
I do.
I have one.
I do.
What is it?
But I just, so that you could identify the exact type I'm looking. It's like a little round one.
What's what do you call a men's bathroom?
No, like in a public bathroom, the women's stalls will have them for feminine products.
Oh, I see.
Bro never cleaned bathrooms.
No, I've never been in the women's bathroom.
I used to go.
I don't hang out.
What was that?
Yeah.
I don't hang out in there.
Wring them out. No, I would like I was tying the tie. I used to have to clean the women's bathrooms at my barbecue place.
Oh.
And they always had these little
He didn't-
trash cans
he didn't
full of
work there.
feminine
Where'd you set up the
products.
GoPro?
Hey.
There was a kid.
It always. I'll say this: the women's room always stunk more than the men's room.
There was
always, and it was messier, and there was like shit on the floor.
Oh.
The women are worse than men in bathroom.
There was a kid in my elementary school or middle school. There was a ski trip after school.
Yes,
and he got caught setting up a GoPro in the women's bathroom. Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
Groton. Groton is the type of wiping where you just like literally, no matter how much you wipe, there's still a mark of poop on the toilet paper.
Yep. I've got mork. A mork is a fireplace that doesn't use real logs.
Nice. Barundit is the feeling of panic that sets in after you take an edible.
Triddle. It's a verb, and it's to rub your palms together menacingly, like
He's triddling.
he's my triddle. Yeah.
Conquer to link it is just like a blinding feeling of hunger. It's that one where you can't focus on anything else. I have conquered to link it, and you're so hungry you could eat a horse.
I've got feeg. That's when you write your own name in on the ballot. It's a feeg. Like sometimes I'll write myself in for like water commissioner or something. Do you have another one?
No.
Oh. Okay, I've got shirnt. Something that is so nasty it makes you want to puke.
Lauren, do you have one?
No.
I like it.
Yeah, these are fun.
Thanks. All right. Did you find who this guy rocks?
Yeah.
Slack it to Brian?
Can it be this girl rocks?
Of course.
Well, he
Remember Jeff Probst? Guy can mean girl.
Our favorite, our favorite one of all time, Billy did This Guy's Rocks.
It was like a
And he
guy
showed us a guy made out of
made
rocks.
out of rocks. It was all.
Oh God.
All right.
What do you mean, oh God?
All right.
That rules. We're coming back to that.
Vacation, staycation, or medication? I'm ready for all three.
Okay, so Lauren just gave away the punchline.
Oh. Oh, great.
It's like, I need some kind of cation. Like vacation,
Damn it.
staycation, medication.
Yeah, she rocks.
The slide at the end
She
is
rocks.
fantastic.
All right, should we do nicknames
Wait, you
for
want to see this picture?
what?
It was like
Oh,
me.
no.
It was like me 13 years ago today. Oh yeah. This is me 13 years
What
ago
were you looking
today.
at? You're spelunking.
I was wearing I don't know, a headlamp. We'll put the picture up. I think I just
Dude,
had,
you were a little chunkster.
Yeah, that
I was a
uniform.
little
Is,
crunk.
You had a little meat on you.
I have a little meat on the bone.
Yeah.
Never hurt nobody.
we'll put the picture
You're
right
doing
here.
cross-eyed like you're all wow, wow, wee, wow.
I was wacky, dude. I was like
You were a zany little guy.
I was quite the jokester.
What do you think you did right after that picture was taken? Gone to town on yourself?
No, I didn't even go to town on myself back then. I probably made a pizza or something. I was really into making pizza back then.
Do you think we would have been friends?
No.
I think you two would have been.
No, actually, I think we might have, yeah.
At that age, I don't think the three of us.
No. If you were
That was when I was at like Catholic school, too.
Well, if you were in how old are you?
24.
Okay, so I would have been a senior in high school. You would have been a freshman. Would we have like hung out?
I didn't really hang out with many seniors, but maybe.
I'm not really like
You want me to say that we would have hung out when you were a senior? And
I think
was a freshman?
Angus, would have desperately
when
tried to give you a ride home every day after school, and you would have to tell him no.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I'm suffocating to be around. I would.
Do you have a parking spot near the door?
No.
Oh, okay.
We have to walk across both football fields.
To the neighborhood across the street. Yeah.
You got banned from the parking lot.
Probably out.
And we drive by Jack's house and throw eggs in him.
Yeah.
Did you ever egg a house?
Yeah.
No. Oh, actually, my neighbor's house in college, they threw eggs at me one time when we had our...
At you?
Yeah, they were... we were like... We were cool with them. It was just like annoying, like dumb prank shit. But like my like formal date was over. Yeah, it was formal. That's what it was called. And like they hit her with an egg because they were throwing eggs at me. And so we the next day we drove. I'm probably getting the timeline wrong, but we drove to the gas station like the next day and bought all of the eggs. And we like surrounded their house. We treated it like Vietnam, dude. We were like, it was
on
like
my
guerrilla
command.
warfare. And then, my buddy Joe, on his command, caw, and we just started barraging their house. And it's like a 10-person house.
Yeah.
Hit every window, every doorstep. It was like, probably like 200 eggs.
That's insane.
And then
now what that would cost? $1 million?
With hunk? Yes.
Yeah. One time, my
orange.
cousin Joe his window got hit by an egg, and it was the way his window was. It was just they immediately knew it was his buddy who was like a D2 baseball pitcher.
Yeah, like the only person.
Because they were like, there's absolutely no way anyone could hit it from, because they had to have thrown it from the beach through their yard and up. Yeah, it was a laser.
Should we do nicknames for a significant other?
Yeah, might as well just ride it out, dude. We're about to be done.
I feel
All
like
right.
you guys are holding him hostage.
Yeah.
These are new nicknames for your significant other.
Dookie.
Bunkle.
Chalanka Dunka. It's her name on her home planet.
Hootie.
You don't even have explanations for this one.
What are you going to say?
The one who breaks the cycle.
Belky.
Poopies.
Looty Loo.
Cheeks.
Frundle.
It's all mine.
You got any?
Nope.
Lauren, do one.
Try one.
Lauren did not like
Lauren,
that
do
segment.
one. Try one.
Frunch.
Oh.
Angus?
Wait, what did you say?
Frunch.
When I'm
Cut that.
What is it? Meesy. When I'm
But you
wait,
say
what?
it like that.
What?
I can't tell if you're joking.
Should we cut that?
What did she say? What did you say?
How did you?
Well, yeah,
You
well, I
weren't
thought
even
you were doing
listening.
a bit.
Wait, I didn't hear it. What did you say?
Didn't you say cut that?
Are you trying to freak me out?
What did she say?
I don't want to.
Wait, say it again.
We'll cut it. We'll cut it.
Why? You're.
We'll cut it.
Wait, I didn't say anything.
We'll
bad.
talk about it after. We'll cut it. It's
whisper,
fine.
what did she say?
It's fine.
Is that a bad word? I don't know what that means.
Lauren!
She said grunch.
I don't know what that means. Am I supposed to know what that means? Why are you like making me freak out?
Did you actually say that?
It's fine. It's fine.
I
It's
don't
fine.
know
It's
what
fine.
that means.
We'll cut it.
That's like
I haven't heard that in like since like high school.
I've never heard that word in my life.
that's like a horrible slur from someone from South America.
I was thinking of the word French, and then I was like, how do I change it?
Oh, okay.
I guess I can see how you got there. Yeah.
Oh my
You're not gonna.
God.
Yeah, you get.
It'll be fine.
You get a pass.
I've never heard of that in my life.
You got the pass.
Wow.
Lauren's got the F pass.
Wait, what
Good
the-
Lord, Lauren.
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't know.
When I'm a grandfather,
I
they're gonna.
genuinely haven't heard.
Wait,
that.
I-
I heard my grandpa say that like.
Neither of you batted an eye. I was like,
No,
what?
no, you guys are fucking with me.
What?
Goog-
is
I mean,
not
if
a
you
thing.
you're on the company Wi-Fi, but if you want to Google it and
I
risk it,
did Google it. It's not a thing.
Go to Urban Dictionary, bruh.
Yeah, it's brunch served at a French restaurant.
Got your ass. You got French.
get French,
Oh, French.
get French.
I knew it.
French. I can't wait to be when I'm a grandpa. They're gonna call me and my wife Nipples and Skid Mark.
What?
Poopy and clit for
Yeah,
me.
Poopy
What?
and clit.
You're. Which one are you? Skid mark.
I'm obviously Skid Mark.
You got nipples. So how is it obvious?
You haven't seen my future wife. It's gonna be.
Oh, she's got like
She's mostly
there.
She's
She's mostly nipple.
she's got uninip.
Oh, that was like the disease we made up, hypernipolia, where your nipples slowly take over your chest.
Yeah.
All
had that.
right,
Nothing wrong
Angus,
with that.
whose personality are you gonna steal this week?
Can't believe I got front.
We planned that too, and then he like forgot about it.
I didn't even remember.
Whatever.
It actually played better that he didn't remember.
Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah.
Come back to me.
Because we planned it, and you were like, "I'll prompt her to say a
Wait, what
word,
is the
and then we'll
plan?
say it's a
What
slur."
did you even ask?
We were gonna just make
He was
you
like, "I'll
think
prompt
whatever you
Lauren to
say
do
is
one,
a
and then we'll
slur.
react like it's a slur." And then he prompted you to do one, so I was like, "Oh, I had forgotten about that." I was like, "Oh, here it is." And then he's just like, "When I'm a grandpa," but it worked out. Whose personality am I stealing this weekend?
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal John Wayne's personality because I'm going to a country bar tonight.
Nice.
Come back to me.
I am gonna steal Mr. Rogers' personality.
Okay.
My room is clean again, finally, and the house is clean, so I'm gonna be better about taking my shoes off and putting my slippers on. And then I also have to be on my best behavior this weekend.
Oh, he's meeting the parents. Or did you meet the parents already?
way. Tonight.
Tonight he's meeting the parents.
We're going to dinner, so I'm going to wear a nice sweater and
Wear some Crocs,
say
bro.
all the right things. And apparently her mom listens to Playdate, so that's
Horrible.
That is horrific.
she was like, you have to stop. She was like, what? I think it's funny.
Oh, that would make me puke.
If she's
No,
if
but
she
it was before
started
they
at the
started
beginning-
dating. Before they started dating.
Yeah,
She's been a D-tard for
She was
years.
a D-tard for years.
No.
Do you know
so
which
fun.
episode she's
I won't
in?
fall for that.
So she like
I don't want to be. I know what you do. You guys like make your guests look like idiots, and you fucking clip it, and they look like fucking idiots. I'm not falling for that. I won't do it. I'm not gonna do that here. Sorry.
But yes, I do know which ones she's listened to. She like will listen to the ones that we made my girlfriend seem like the stories that we've told about her. They are not representative of her.
Why are you saying we? When have I told a story
Willie,
about her?
Angus, you know Willie stole money from my girlfriend at the bar.
I believe
It
it.
was your money.
Yeah, he
One
stole
time
my
I
money
saw him
from my
rifling through
girlfriend.
Lauren's purse
had his-
because there were like pills in her purse or something, and he was
Yeah, what were those
checking
pills? Is it there
he's-
for anxiety? Do you have anxiety?
Name her.
That's my bit.
That's Angus bit. That's an Angus bit. Old
It's an
school.
all-time classic.
Okay, Angus, whose personality are you gonna steal?
Al Pacino's in Glengarry Glen Ross
Why?
because he's the machine, baby. Actually, he's not the machine.
Kreischer.
but
El
he's-
Machino, more like.
Lauren?
I'm gonna steal. I don't remember her name, but I'm stealing the babysitter's personality from the movie The Babysitter because she takes the kids on a wild adventure, and I am watching children's.
That's fun. Teach him wingspan.
I don't even know Wingspan.
You would love it.
I don't-
Yikes.
I don't-
All birds.
No, I don't think I would at all.
It's all birds.
Rare Lauren L.
All right,
Cringe L.
everyone comment Lauren Dub Angus L.
What?
Comment lots of Lauren Dub Angus L.
If that happens, this is the last time I'll ever come on the podcast.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
Get birded.
You got burged.
You burned her? Y'all are insane.
We love you guys.
Are there any rules here?
No, we're off the cuff. We're off the rails. We're off the meds.
off the meds?
Well, I'll tell you this weekend, whether it's a vacation, a staycation, or medication, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
Love you.
and then, hey guys, thanks for stay really still. Hey guys, thanks for having me.
I love when he does that. It's so cool.
Amazing. Yeah.
I don't know how he does that. All right. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great weekend. And we will see you guys on Monday.
Wow.
I did it.
You did it.
Only because I just said the weekend.